Jenifer Bloom, Day by Day. Hello there. Today is Tuesday, February 13, 2007, and this is Jenifer Bloom, Day by Day. Today in Day by Day. Camilla to undergo an operation. Baghdad markets blasts. Saddam's vice president to hang. The police are back. The ultimate Valentine's Day gift. And fashion advice to Hillary Clinton. But first this. It happened on an ordinarily day somewhere in New Jersey. A bear went for a walk and ended somehow up in a tree, and couldn't get out. So people tranquilize the bear. The bear falls out of the tree and then...
Remember this? Okay, this is the Maplewood bear, but remember this guy? Oh, he was tranquilized, fell out of a tree onto a trampoline. Now that's a good start, but that's a 400-pound bear, and he goes way up in the air, misses the net the second time.
Did you see that? He felt right on the trampoline, bounced of it, and fell to the ground. That must have hurt. The Duchess of Cornwall, to ordinary people like you and me, or Camilla to her husband Prince Charles, is to have a hysterectomy, Clarence House has confirmed. Let me explain to you what a hysterectomy is. As a woman ages, and Camilla is rapidly approaching 60, the vaginal supports begin to lose their muscle tone and sag downward. This is called a prolapse. With prolapse, the bladder and/or rectum may be pulled downward with the uterus. This happens to most women to some degree. For the vast majority, the sagging is minor, and the symptoms are not severe.
Routine operation, 1 in 5 women go for it, but it does have a psychological effect afterwards, and she's going to need a lot of care and TLC, and I don't think she's going to be short of the TLC.
We know that there is already a timetable emerging, not least that she's due to have this operation at the beginning of March. She's then expected to have a period of recuperation of 6 weeks before a very important tour of the Prince of Wales.
A hysterectomy with repair of supporting structures is usually recommended in more serious cases. Camilla had to decide for herself that her discomfort was great enough to have a hysterectomy. I hope for her that it doesn't hurt too much. An Iraqi court has raised the sentence against Saddam Hussein's deputy to death by hanging. Taha Yassin Ramadan was first sentenced to life in prison for his role in the killing of 148 Shia villagers in 1982.
We'll continue to defend ourselves, said the Vice President. We all know where the evil is coming from, Saudi Arabia and Kuwait. The threats brought a swift American response.
After carefully calculating the costs of locking him up for the rest of his life, and thus having to provide food and other things, they decided that it would be a lot cheaper for the Iraqi government if they would just hang him. I said it before, and I will say it again. Hanging those people is only making the problem in Iraq worse, but then again, I think that is exactly what they want. They got together 30 years ago, then only 6 years later it was all over. In that time they recorded 5 albums, won 5 Grammys, and had 5 #1 singles. Now the police are back again.
The Police were arguably the best band in the world 23 years ago, and age has hardly diminished them. At their synchronistic height, the story goes that they could barely stand to be in the same room. But a brotherly bond between 3 guys who found fame and fortune together clearly remains unbroken.
These are the same people who were here 27 years ago.
It's their children. Hello, Mum.
That's you, isn't it?
You know what the difference is between the Beatles and the Police, right? The Beatles said enough is enough, we've made enough money, and then they slowly started to die one by one. And the Police? They just never understood the message that you should stop at the top. And finally for today. It's Fashion Week in the Big Apple, and I've found some very serious fashion designers who are willing to give my candidate for the presidency, yes, Hillary Clinton, some fashion advice.
We talked to some of New York's top designers and fashionistas about Hillary Clinton's, nope, not war plan, her wardrobe.
I think I agree with Donatella, she should wear more skirts, but I think she has a figure situation, a leg situation, so I think she's covering up legs that aren't so great. She needs better accessories. I think she needs a great bag, great shoes. Shoes always work for everybody.
I don't know, I actually like her just the way she is, right now. Don't forget to say yes to Hillary as the first female president of the USA. They need her woman's touch more than ever.
Jenifer Bloom, Day by Day, is a BRC News production. See you again tomorrow.